Hey Cancer, this is Jody with Soul Purpose Tarot. I am in Carmel, Indiana, and I am a Libra Sun, Capricorn Rising, Sagittarius Moon. If you are new to the channel, welcome. If you've been here before, welcome back. You know what I normally do is I let flip, fly, fall, however many tarot cards, usually 5 or 6 or 7 or whatever. See if we're looking at life, love, career, health, and then clarify with various oracle cards. So the first card that came out was the Strength card in reverse. Let's see what else is going on with you guys right now. What's going on with Cancer at the moment? They're not feeling very strong about something. So what are you not feeling strong about? Are you not feeling strong emotionally or physically or monetarily? There's 2 cards. So 6 of Swords in the upright and 3 of Pentacles. Okay, so I think that tells me first is that you're not feeling very strong in your money department, because it's like, I need to hold on to my money because it's not coming in fast and furious like I need it to. Hierophant. So you are going in deep within, and this kind of feels like it's a case of, all right, so this is what I'm feeling. That money has been an issue for you in the past. And you're starting to realize that okay, so the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. I'm not taking all of these. So you're starting to realize that your money issues or in and out has more to do with your thoughts than it has to do with anything. So okay, where am I going with this? If you're realizing that your money is coming in and out, and you're realizing it has more to do with your thoughts than anything else, and your mental state is stopping the flow from coming in, and you've got some lack mentality, and it feels like you finally realize that your lack mentality is the one thing that you're like, I have got to get rid of this. I have got to make this go away so I can get the flow of money to just come in full time instead of that stop, start, because I'm really tired of stressing out about it, is the feeling that I'm getting. Queen of Cups in the upright. So, and it feels like you're starting to, okay, you're okay. So it feels like you're tapping into the emotions around money, and you're starting to realize that you are really tired of the in and out, and you're going in and you're going within, and you're trying to figure out, where is this lack mentality coming from? You're tapping into your emotions about past money stuff. This kind of goes along with this boot camp that I'm taking, is you're going in and you're doing a little bit of research about your money history, your history of money with your family, where your family has played a big part in your thoughts on money. Did you grow up wealthy and that makes you not want to have money because money was like bad? Or did you grow up poor and so you think money is going to solve everything if you can just have it? And you've just got a lot of negative issues around money, and you're starting to realize that the problems that you have had with money your whole life has like an internal ancestral root to it. So you're realizing that it doesn't necessarily have to do with you as much as it has to do with programming. And I feel like you've just kind of had this aha moment. And it's like, maybe I mentioned it in a previous video. Maybe you stumbled on the book that I've been reading, or maybe you're in the boot camp that I'm in now. Whatever the case is, it feels like suddenly you're kind of like, now I'm starting to get it. Now I know I need to work on this. Now I know what I need to do, and I can kind of move forward in this, because you've what's the word I want to put? You kind of put your finger, you finally put your finger on the problem. Before, you didn't know what the problem was. Before, you didn't know why this was happening, why it was this way, why it was in and out, stop, start, and now it feels like you've kind of identified the problem. That's what I was trying to say. You have identified the problem, and now you know what to do to fix it. What emotions are you currently going through at the moment? What's your kind of current emotional state right now? Now that you have discovered the problem and you know what you need to work on, it's kind of like having a leak in your house, a water leak in your house. You have a leak in your house, you see the water happening, and you had the plumber over, and the plumber just came over and he found the leak. And now he's going to fix it, because now you've identified the leak, you've identified the problem. Now it's like, okay, now that I've figured out what the problem is, now I can go in and fix it. Because until you figure out what the problem is, you can't fix the problem until you know what the problem is and you finally realize what the problem was. Okay, so what emotions are you currently going through right now that you have figured out the problem? What emotions are you going through right at the moment? Something tells me this isn't the right question. This isn't what I want to do. So we're not gonna use those. Yeah, okay. All right, so you've identified the problem. You have identified the problem. Now, what blocks need to be cleared to get from in and out, up and down, back and forth, to full flow of, and get rid of the lack mentality, I guess, is what do we need to do to get full flow? What blocks do we need to get rid of in order to have full flow of financial? Because you can't have, that one really wanted to come out, but I stopped it. You can't have a fully abundant life if you're worried and stressed about money. And I'm not saying money is everything. Money is not everything, but you have to pay the bills. You have to put gas in your vehicle in order to get someplace. And if you don't have a vehicle, you have to pay Uber to get someplace. Money has value. And the more you have of it, the less stress you have. And the less stress you have in your life, the more you are able to do your purpose in life and help other people. So I don't believe the universe wants you to struggle with money. So I think this stuff that has cropped up is kind of one of those final things that's like going, you've got a lot of other stuff that you have cleared in your life. Now let's work on the financial part and get that flowing so you can get to your purpose and you can start doing what you're supposed to, which is helping people on earth. Okay, so the first card that came up was Twin Flames. So there is a twin flame relationship that is a block for you that needs to get cleared. Let me think about this. So there's a person out there that I feel like maybe you're holding some unforgiveness for, and you're feeling like they had, maybe, I don't know. Let me think about this. Okay, so all of a sudden I'm having like, I can't talk. It sounds like, or feels like, there must be a conversation that needs to happen with another person out there that has to do with money. Perhaps this person owes you money. Perhaps you owe this other person some money. Perhaps this is a father figure, a mother figure, someone in your life that is very, very important to you that there's some money issues around. I don't know. Maybe they stole money from you. Maybe you stole money from them. Somewhere along the line, there is some major blockages around money for you, and there's some forgiveness that needs to happen. Oh, and then the Mute card came up, which is interesting. It's like something needs to be addressed, and it's like it's been shoved underneath the table, or it's been swept underneath the rug, and there's a conversation that needs to happen about this money that was stolen, about this money that needs to be repaid, about some sort of money transference that needs to happen, and that is a block for you. And once you clear that block up, I feel like that. So it feels like I'm seeing like a beaver dam, and it's like this beaver dam is blocking the flow of water. And you need to go in and remove the beaver dam so that water can start flowing again. And that's what I'm seeing with this conversation that needs to have around some specific thing with money. Again, somebody stole money from you. You stole money from someone. Somebody owes you money. You owe money. There's some sort of money, big money blockage that needs to be cleared out with someone very significant in your life. And that is going to be one of the first things that's going to help with you clearing any kind of financial constraints, blockages, the up, down, in, out, back and forth, clearing any guilt feelings that's going on right now. And it's going to give you a fresh start. That's going to give you the fresh start. Once you clear that big beaver dam. What else is going on with Cancer? Guide. Your guides will, I feel like your guides will light the path for this conversation. It kind of feels like you're like, I don't even know how to start this conversation. This is going to be such an awkward conversation that I need to have that I don't even know how to start it. And you need to just let your guides lead the way with their lamp. And the opportunity will show itself and will arise in due time. Don't push it. Do not try to make it happen before it is ready, but sometime soon that needs to happen, and you will know when the time is right. Summer, apparently, that is going to happen in the summertime. So it feels like right now you can kind of relax, but you need to be thinking that it's going to happen. The opportunity is going to happen. And maybe you need to rehearse in your head how the conversation goes. Maybe you need to write a letter. Maybe writing a letter is the first step of getting where you need to go to remove this block. Maybe you don't send it to somebody. Maybe it's maybe you need to ask somebody forgiveness. Maybe you need to forgive somebody. But whatever the case is, it feels like that is coming. It is coming in the summer. You are in preparation time right at the moment to take care of this issue. And it's just like literally I keep seeing like a concrete block. That concrete block is blocking your way and blocking your flow. And as soon as you get that concrete block, that beaver dam out of the way, you're going to be able to start moving things, and the flow of money is going to just miraculously start moving forward, and you're not going to be stressing about it anymore. Divine timing. What did I say? They're going to let you know the opportunity is going to present itself. You just need to get yourself ready right at the moment. Like I said, by writing the letter, doing whatever prep work you have to do. And then when the opportunity presents itself, you're going to be like, all right, this is it. I've been waiting for this. Today's the day I make the call. Today's the day I send the letter, or they call you. Today's the day I'm going to answer that phone call. Today's the day I'm going to decide to pay that bill off. Today's the day I'm going to do whatever, blah, 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 blah. So right now you're in preparation mode to get that block out of your way. What's this last one? And this whole thing is a block to your big dreams, because if you've got big dreams in your life and you have blocks that are stopping you from having flow, you're not going to get those big dreams because something's always going to stop you. You're going to maybe, whatever the case is, this taking care of this issue is going to allow your big dreams to start coming in. Man, this whole thing is like making me dizzier than crap. Like, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so 15 minutes. Where am I at here? What else do I want to do? I want to do one more set of cards. What do I want to ask? I want to know what the universe has to say. I'm going to do the Sacred Traveler cards. What last words of advice do you have for Cancers? Choosing your path, all is possible. Yes, it is your choice not to clear this blockage out. But in a year or a year and a half, you don't get to bitch and complain that things aren't working out in your favor because you didn't choose to do what needed to be done. So I feel like that is, while it says choosing your path, all is possible, it also feels like that's like, it ought to say free will. Is like your free will is, yes, you have free will not to make changes and do anything about this. So just know that you have free will, because you may be getting some resistance. I think that's kind of what I'm feeling. It's like, I feel like somebody could be watching this and this major resistance is coming up. I'm like, oh no, oh my God, I'm like, I don't want to answer that phone. Oh my God, I'm not picking up that phone to make that call. Oh my God, I am not going to admit to somebody that I did that. Oh my God, I am not going to blah, 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 blah. I feel some major resistance coming from your end. I think that will dissolve. I think if you write a letter first. Whatever the letter is, it doesn't need to be sent. It does not need to be discussed. But I feel like if you've got 100% resistance right now and you write a letter regarding whatever is happening, that's going to drop your resistance some, because you're going to be like, okay, that felt pretty good after I did that. And it's going to drop the resistance. So the next time that the opportunity presents itself, you're not going to be as scared, because you've already kind of worked things out in your mind. It's almost like in the law of attraction and manifesting, you start kind of writing out how you want your life to be. You start envisioning your dreams and everything that you want to play out in your future. And this feels like your first step to manifesting your dreams is you're manifesting this conversation. You're manifesting it by writing it out in a letter. You're playing it out in a letter. You're playing it out in your mind. Whatever needs to happen in order to clear this energy that's blocking you. What else does the universe have to say right now to you about this specific, very, very specific reading for the Cancers? What else does the universe have to say about this? Maybe not much from these. Anything else? Anything? I'm going to shuffle a couple more times. If nothing flies out, I'm not going to take anything. Let's take these two. 3 cards. Discovering truth. You stand in the light of the truth. So I feel like you stand in the light of the truth. I also feel like it says you stand in the way of the truth. The truth is here, and you are clearing the path to the truth. Valiant courage. Take action with passion. And yes, it is going to take courage to have this conversation that needs to happen. So they recognize that. They're going to help you. Your guides are going to help you have this conversation, as uncomfortable as it may be. I had to have one of these conversations about this time last year. I owed some people some money. When I left the real estate business and the market tanked and I got my car repossessed, I mean, I went through some major shit there for a while. And I had to do that. I had to pick up the phone and I had to call those people and say, I had to deal with a whole lot of stuff, and pay back some people and have conversations that I didn't want to have. So grounding, go deep, explore your roots. I think that just stay grounded. Try not to get up in your head too much with this. Know that this is just one more block that needs to be taken care of in order for you to move forward and have that just more flow, happy flow in your life. And this whole thing is getting rid of some major resistance. All right. Man, and I am like, when I say my throat chakras, it's like all of a sudden it's like this is a major thing for you. Speaking up about what needs to be spoke up about. Calling out the person that you need, calling out or calling up the person that you need to talk to, or having that conversation with someone that you need to talk to. If you are Cancer and you are home alone on Valentine's Day, I am uploading here soon, or I have already uploaded, depending on when you watch this, some videos for those of you that are home alone on Valentine's Day. It doesn't matter when you watch it, that should help anytime you read it or watch that reading. But anyway, what I was getting ready to say was I'm not charging for it. I was going to originally charge for those and decided at the last minute that I wanted as many people as possible to see it. If you want to make a donation, I would greatly appreciate that. The donation link is in my description box, and I hope you find some value in that. And this time next year, you're not home by yourself on Valentine's Day if that's not what you want to be. So I will see you guys for the 1st of March readings, and I hope you have a great second half of February. Bye.